She's able to hold hand and walk.
Ravi, you want to start? Sure. It's live now.
Guys, you want to settle down? Ladies. Guys, get seated. Yeah, Sophia. No, you have to do I want to sit with her.
Okay, I should keep a sensor here. The temperature is thermostat is upstairs, right?
Yeah, it'll be cooler here than upstairs.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, by the time Pase is done, we'll all be warmed up. Alright guys, welcome to Pase. This is Tayo and Tolu. And here's Tolu. I'm just kidding. Actually, Tayo and Tolu are originally the host, but they're here. I have the honor and privilege to actually be my fill-in, right? All the Tolu is here, she's just waving her hands. So Tayo is here, so Tayo is going to take over, right?
Yeah. Invite the host.
Hosting the host. Right? This is something unique. We normally don't invite the host, but it's an honor and privilege. We are Ravi and Sindhu, sponsored by Cake from Maryland.
Any joke?
Right? And just to kickstart in a different way, we're going to invite the host first, right? And we're really excited, fired up to be in their team. It's a platinum bound team and they're breaking a bunch of records this year. Please help me welcome Tayo and Tolu.
Alright.
Go Super Eagle.
Fired up. Fired up. Yeah. Listen. So we're honored to have this opportunity. We didn't exactly know this was an opportunity, so pardon us. Okay. Little communication break. But we're here, right? Yeah. Fired up?
Yeah.
Is it cold? A lot of people have jackets on. Is it cold? Should we get warmed up? Okay, let's do some exercise. You want to do some exercise? Okay, can you all do me a favor? Can you all get up? No, Pat, sit. Everybody, just get up, man. Please stand. Only, just help Auntie. Oh, you guys are awesome. No, Pat,
Getting like I'm ready to do exercise.
This is discrimination. He's telling us not to get up. No, very simple, Pat. So, we just wanted to do, everybody knows how to pick the $100, right?
How about that?
Hey, we've been here. Just because you came late doesn't mean you have to make us pick $100. We've been picking from the last 45 minutes. Where is Tayo?
You are picking dollar bills. We're picking 100 now. Okay, alright. So, alright.
We picked 500 already.
You picked 500? Alright, so let's stretch. Let's do some stretch. Share. Not rupees, dollars. Oh, this doesn't count. Central Bank of Nigeria, this doesn't count. It's fake money, right? How do you keep this one? So anyway, so let's do a little bit of stretching. I haven't worked out in a while, so I'll teach you how to stretch. Just 2 minutes, real quick. Okay, so just move a little bit far from your neighbor. Just swing a little bit.
What is that?
Swing, yeah. Just stretching out now. I know a lot of you exercise, so you know, right? I know, that's my point. Okay. Good. So how many of you can touch your toes? How many of you can touch your toes? Let's try. No, don't bring your toe up. Don't bring up your toe.
Touch your wife's toes.
Yeah, touch your wife's toes. Yeah. But no, touch yours first.
Why are you
5 seconds of touch your toes. Go. Go, 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Not even attempting.
Just 5. You can do it. If you don't reach your toe, just go as low as you can.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Did he say that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nika, you can touch your toes.
Where's the what?
He didn't say anything
It's
about
coming,
the
it's
knees.
coming, it's coming.
So where was it?
Alright, so we did
Yeah,
touch
do
your
this.
toes.
I did
Did you touch your toes? Okay. Guys. That's just to get you all warmed up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Now we're gonna. There's a $100 bill in the back. No, don't on top. $100 bill in the back. Oh, Vidya, yeah, we're waiting for you, Vidya. Please come. Alright, are you ready? I'll show you. So you can just reach to the back and then use your right hand to push it down.
You should hear a sound.
5 seconds.
No sound?
Pick the $100 bill. Okay. 5 seconds. Then do the other hand. The other hand. Yeah. Push them. Yeah. So you stretch. Can you feel the blood moving? Can you feel the blood moving?
Yeah, I can hear a
What happened? Cool what exercise? Yes, cool down. Okay. So you did the touch your toe, you did the hand in the back. Okay, can you clap for yourselves, please? So now, listen, I'm not giving anybody dinner or lunch, no food today, okay? It's strictly exercise, you know. Shini said 2019, we're going to be in great shape. Literally and figuratively, right, Shini? Yeah. So Shini's leading the way. All right, guys, please grab a seat. Thank you.
People watching us first time will think it's a Zumba class.
This is the only free Zumba class you'll get, okay?
Shini pretended to be very busy fiddling with.
I know. He was recording. I know. Offline, you can say I
The
can.
moment you finish, the adjustment was done.
So we're Thai Kolu blessed to be sponsored by. Blessed to be launched by the incredible Shini and Kavita Herugu. Oh, please clap for them now.
So much for stretching. so much.
The whole idea of stretching was to get the blood flowing. You guys, it's not really like fun. Anyway. So, anyway. And here's Tolu.
We should have had a video of when you were doing all this. Tolu's expression. She was standing.
She didn't do nothing.
And when she was looking at you saying, where did I find this guy?
I know, right? I am amazed sometimes. She didn't even participate. She didn't participate, right?
She just went back to the good old days.
I'm trying to bring us to 2019. She's going back to the good old days.
You have the recorded video to watch back.
Okay. But I don't know if it's Facebook. Okay, we'll watch it. So, here's Tolu to get us to the next phase.
We already at this page. We want to go to the next page.
No, next phase.
We're excited and fired up. Looking forward to such an awesome presentation. These are some of my favorite products, and awesome couple. I bet I can't have any doing the products, but
Oh, man.
just excited to be here. And Ty is on the, I don't know where I found it.
But she's glad she found me. Right? She didn't say that part? Aren't you glad you found me?
Yes, I am.
See, I told you.
Proudly sponsored.
Proudly sponsored.
So yes.
So listen, we're about to welcome an awesome team, you know. Abi and Akansha, +2. You know that, right? Bogo, they're on the Bogo deal. Buy one, get one. Oh, you don't know that deal yet. You'll find out soon, you know. Anyway, the growing, the fired up, both of you. Oh yeah, Madam. Oh, okay, she's taking her time. Should I keep going until you get her? Okay. The excited team. We always hear about great growth from them. They're just excellent students, especially with the process. They have always had a lot of activity. We hear about it and we know, and I know they're just awesome with products. In fact, there's a new product here. There's a brown purse that you guys haven't known, that Amway is actually distributing brown purses. So you're in for a treat tonight. Without further ado, help us welcome the awesome Abi and Akansha. Awesome. Thank you for the time to look.
It's not for my MBA.
So who is excited and fired up?
Yeah!
So So we are very excited, and me, like Abhay and Akanksha, are sponsored in the business by Raj and Sandhya, coach and mentored by Balaji Priya, and we are super fired up. We are Eagles by 7 Spring.
Alright.
And the product is, so for product, right, we need to have a product information for use it and to have a volume, because volume is very important part of our business. And Kancha will go in details and then we'll talk about her expertise on that on cleaning products. So here is Akanksha.
He doesn't know actually anything about the home cleaning product. He doesn't know any name even, any product, home cleaning product. So I think everybody knows about LOC. What is LOC and what we have in home cleaning products, right? So can anyone tell me what was the first launch product by Amway and when?
LOC.
When?
1959.
So what that time LOC called?
Legacy of Clean.
Liquid
organic cleaner.
Yeah, right. That is called liquid organic cleaner. It was word what they call biodegradable product, and it is very environmental friendly. So they launched first product. It was multi-purpose cleaner. Now they called it Legacy of Clean. So they have 3 lines for that. It's the first is kitchen, laundry, and the surface. Okay, and what ingredient they have? Anybody knows?
Coconut. Lime.
Coconut
Green also. Others have some derived ingredients also. Not just.
What chemicals they have then?
Zero.
Yeah, they don't have any harsh chemicals. They have coconut oil, orange oil, and aloe vera. So most of the product they have contains mostly these ingredients. Okay, and they don't contain ammonia. They don't contain ammonia, chlorine, or any other harsh chemicals. And and all are dermatologist tested. That means they are pretty safe. And in 1989. That is recognized by environmental membership and award. So you can see in every product of LOC, you will see the label. This is safer choice. You will see in every product they have it. That is environmental membership and award. That means Amway actually first time they educate people to create environmental friendly products. So now next. So we have 3 lines. First is laundry, second is surface cleaning products, and last is dish one for the dishwashing. So laundry, we have different products. Anybody knows what kind of varieties we have in laundry products?
Powder, lightweight.
Powder, liquid, spray, right? So we have detergent, powder, liquid, bleach, wash. Yeah, right. So for the detergent, I never use detergent, but detergent is designed to dissolve fast, clean your dirt, and it is quite concentrated. So it is kind of money saver. You can use very less amount and you can clean your one full laundry you can clean. So one I have liquid. I personally use liquid one. I believe everybody use liquid. They don't use a powder one. So liquid, it is also triple concentrated. So they have very small cap they have. If you use like Tide or any other brands, they have a big cap, right? So only one cap full laundry you can clean, right? And it will clean very tough stain as well, right? So just one cap full laundry you can clean it. So one is, it's a laundry detergent. And this comes in liquid and the powder as well. Okay, so we have bleach as well. We have demo as well for that detergent. So we'll show you. It's open.
Chrome. One of the tabs.
Internet.
Oh, it's in I.
Oh, there it is.
This one, right?
Yeah. Remove the full screen. Escape.
Easily dissolve, means powder, and another one it was means it remains there, so it is not dissolving in a better way. So yeah, and another we have a bleach. Yeah, all fabric bleach. You know what bleach mostly what they contain ingredients so that they can clean your white as a bright protein. What they contain? Chlorine. Mostly they contain chlorine. But in our bleach, it doesn't contain chlorine. It uses power of oxygen to clean mostly grease, some tough stain on your white. That makes your white very bright. So it is really good. There is no, again, harsh chemical, and it is also recognized by EPA. So every products, they have their label. Okay.
What label is it?
It's a EPA, it's a
This
called
Amway
environmental
home product
membership and
demonstration
award.
will be
So
performed
they
by
got in
Associate
19
Scientist
Okay.
Brian Turner.
Just say okay.
To perform this demonstration, you will need Amway Home SA8 all fabric bleach, one glass bowl or jar that is 1 liter or larger, hot water, one paper currency bill, one bottle of grape juice or red wine, and a 5-gram measuring scoop. The purpose of this demonstration is to show how SA8 all fabric bleach removes tough stains like grape juice and red wine. Before the demonstration, soak the currency in grape juice or red wine overnight or until stained. Dry the money so the stain is set in. Next, measure 1 liter of very hot tap water into the glass jar. Add 5 grams of SA8 all fabric bleach and stir until it is all dissolved. Now dip the lower half of the stained money into the solution. Within seconds, the purple stain will begin to disappear. After 5 minutes, the stain will be completely removed. The Amway Home SA8 all fabric bleach will remove the juice stain from the money, but leaves the color of the money untouched. On fabric, it can also remove stains without fading colors.
Wow.
So that doesn't contain chlorine. It uses only power of oxygen to clean your white. So yeah, and we have pre-wash as well. So this is pre-wash spray. They have liquid as well. I don't know, they are just stop. They stop it, right?
Oh,
Yeah. So we have pre-wash spray. That is really good. I love this product. When I got this product, so I didn't know what is the use of this. I thought, okay, it is for my cleaning my washing machine actually before washing the clothes. So I asked, I cleaned one time, okay, clean my washing machine. So I asked Priya told me, no dear, it's not for this. So whatever stain if you have in your clothes, like some juice, some grease, some oil, just spray. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Abhay's white shirt always got dirty on the collar. Mostly it got dirt on the collar. Yeah, that's right, true.
Ring is called the ring around the collar.
Yeah. So what I do only, I just spray it before wash and just put it in the washing machine, and seriously, when you see it is full clean, no stain, nothing. So it is really amazing product. Even I got one kurta from India. It was our marriage, means Abhay's not so where it is stain, it was like 5 years ago. So it was a stain there. So I thought, okay, let's see. I just tried it. I just sprayed it, and all clean. Really, I am really impressed with this. I can suggest to anyone. If you have kids, so just use this product. It's really good.
Lot of practical experience.
Yeah, that's true. So we have pre-wash demo as well.
Yeah.
Just keep middle of the screen.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to tell you, they have a special ingredients to loosen the gum from the fabric. So yeah, I don't know the name, but yeah, they have a special ingredient for that. And we have fabric softener. I don't think so. It needs description or something. It's makes your fabric soft, wool or some soft fabric, whatever you have. So you need to put the fabric softener in your washing machine, and it will soften towels or whatever the woolen will be. Yeah. And
It also helps with the static during winter.
yeah.
So the clothes don't stick to each other.
So this was the first piece LOC line. It was all laundry products. We have also multi-purpose cleaner. So if you need one clean product for everything, so this is the product, multi-purpose cleaner. It is really good, and we have multi-purpose wipes as well. So you can keep with this wipe with you, and you can clean anything. Wherever you go, you just clean it. So this is also concentrated formula, and it works on all washable items and surfaces like wood, steel tile, stone, ceramic surface. It can clean easily, and and this is also recognized by EPA. And yeah, we have kitchen cleaner. So this is kitchen cleaner, and we have automatic dish tablets and dish liquid as well.
Take it out.
So this is the same thing. It clean your surface. Means it is very safe. I got it from here actually.
Okay.
So it is very safe because there is no harsh chemicals, and yeah, so you can keep your food there if you just clean it, and because there is no chemicals, so you can keep your food. It is really safe, and yeah, it can clean dirty grease or whatever the stain on your surface. So it can clean that one, and that is also patent formula that contains aloe vera and shisho extract. So yeah, yeah.
You want me to play?
Pretty much done.
Play.
We have demo.
Yeah, we have it.
Yeah, we have the
Just click once. Charging.
He wasn't watching fast.
Okay, that's fine. Stop it. Stop it. That's it. That's it. Done.
And last we have. I forgot this one
छोड़ दो
also. So we have brought
You don't need
that,
that anymore.
disinfectant deodorizer. That is really good. It kills 99% of germs and 16 types of virus that can create cough, runny nose and stuffy nose and so many things. So it can clean 99.9% and it can clean 16 types of bacteria. And we have also in the liquid form, so that is little advanced, that can clean 22 types of viruses. So that is very useful for you and your family.
Why did you pull it
should
out?
use every day in your kitchen, bathroom, whatever, wherever you want. If you go to the hotels or somewhere, you just wash it, means just spray it whenever you want. Okay, this is not clean, just spray it and you will be happy. And the fragrance is amazing, really, it is really good. So yeah, that's it. Right? Abhi will tell you now PVP about how to.
Yeah, so we have a bundled package for this. What happened? So we have it's a bundle retail package, and it's a retail price is 116, and
so you will get all those things.
all those things. It's like this.
You can intro
Abhay, can you stand behind the
to your
table?
customers. It's a bundle.
Yeah.
I can stand here.
No, that's fine.
So yeah, it contains 14 items. It's most of the items, and we'll normally get a 32 PV volume, and the same thing. No phosphate, chlorine, nothing concentrated. So less is more. Dermatologist and allergy free. So and certified. So that's the best bundle package. Like a 14 items we can order and we can consume and sell to the customer. Yeah. Yeah, with that we are done. So,
Alright.
I didn't like this presentation. I'm sorry if I mistake something, but yeah, it was our first one, so we tried our best. So, yeah. Now back to the
What is your first one?
awesome. The trilogy. All right, fire up. I was just asking a young man in the back there if this was their first presentation, and he said no. Right, it's the second. So that goes to tell you that it was so good. You know, we thought it was their second. We didn't realize it was their first. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Yeah, this is one of. Anyway, I have so much I can tell you about these things. I could be wrong, but a couple of quick pointers. I think Lata Gala. Hello, I'm hosting this meeting, guys. Who's hosting in the back? Hello?
Sriram and Sudarshan.
Hello?
They're
Some
hosting.
people are hosting the meeting in the back.
Young man in the back.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, listen, I believe Lata Gala mentioned one that whenever they go to a hotel, she sprays this on the bed. For those that do it on the bed, before they actually sleep on the bed, she sprays this on the bed. Sometimes these hotels have bed bugs, and this thing kills HIV. Does anybody know, have you ever heard of HIV? You know what HIV is? What is HIV? The young man from Chennai, Bangalore. Sorry, from Bangalore. Tell me, young man from Bangalore, tell me.
HIV is like a disease that like weakens your body. And like, I think this is what it does. It like, it weakens your immune system so that it doesn't attack anything. Like it doesn't fight off germs.
Right, excellent. Please give him a round of applause, please. That's Vaibhav Verugu. You will be doing this hosting next time, right? You ready? Very soon. But yeah, it does kill HIV. It says it on it. It kills, like you're saying, multiple viruses. You know what? Sometimes I don't know about you guys, but I realize that when someone has the flu in the house, we should use this more often, right? How many people actually think about it? I mean, honest, we forget. You should use it. I can go on and on about some of this. I wanted to mention something. Oh, did you notice that in all the videos they only use powder? Powder detergent. Did you notice? Do you know why?
Why?
Who can answer? Why?
Because of exploding crystals?
Exploding crystals. What else? My Nigerian brother. Powder is always the first form of detergent any company makes. Why? It's the most potent form of that detergent. The reason why most people use liquid is why? If you've ever used powder X brand, it leaves residue. And then they sell you that the liquid is already dissolved, which is BS. Sorry, I mean,
MS.
Yeah. So because you can't see with the naked eye, doesn't mean it's not there. Amway used to have this comparison at microscopic level, 200 times smaller. You can see the traces of particles left by X brand liquid detergents. So just want to let you know, be comfortable using powder. It's phenomenal. It's the most potent form of detergents. It's okay. All right, cool. Anyway, enough about that. If you have any more questions, talk to Mr. Abe or Kansha. Another round of applause. Okay, so okay, we move on to that step. There's some. This is the product version, the product part of this event that we just covered. There are a lot more products. I'm sure you all know. In case you don't, there's a catalog of products, and you go online. I mean, this is just one part of one line of products. Now let's get to the system part. So we have books and actually we have books, book of the month. We have streaming. We have BWW TV. We have BMP. But we're just going to talk about the streaming and books. So some people have been pre-selected to talk about what? Streaming and books, right? So, or if you're just excited to talk about a book or streaming that you've listened to recently, we'll time you. I'll be the timer in the back. So when I do this, it means you're on top of the world, right? You can come down now. Okay. So, all right. Anybody excited about streaming?
Yeah. All right.
So don't rush now. Can you just two people can stand right here, please? Two people, two couples.
All right.
Awesome. Who else? All right.
Hey guys, we are Krishna and Ambika, sponsored in the business by Alok Sabharwal. Totally excited and jacked up about life and business. Here is Ambika.
What did we talk about? What streamings we had this week, right? All in. I was listening to All In by Ali and Markup. What an awesome talk. He talks about what actually All In means for yourself and how can you expect someone to be all in if you are not all into your own business. It's an awesome talk. You really feel like going back and listening to it again and again. He talks amazing. And I also wanted to talk about the book of the month, Empower Yourself by John Martin. I just started reading it. The first chapter talks about, basically it talks about self-realization, where you are in life with regard to life or business and where you want to go. Basically being honest to yourself about where you are and what is it that you really want and what is it that you're willing to do. So that it's a very important chapter. It's a very nice read, quick read book, but it's a good book. and it basically aligns with what Priya and Balaji training that day. She talked about transformations, right? Small changes that you make every day, having your all in, doing your core run before noon, and honoring the partnership and all of that. So it basically aligns with that. So it's a very nice, quick read, but a very nice book. Back to Krishna.
So I'm really proud of Ambika because today what she did is she stepped out during her work time and went and met somebody for the first time, and on the spot close to $100, right? No, $100. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. A double X and something else. So close to $100. We don't know at all at retail price. And in the evening she has booked a MG1 for tomorrow. So both husband and wife are coming. So I'll be the pretty one there, the handsome one there. So the book I want to talk about is Secret. I've been reading that again, and in that book he talks about one key phrase that I really liked is he says, go ahead and create your day in advance. Whatever you want, visualize it, and not just expect it, imagine it. So your day would turn, and we sometimes use it unconsciously. Say when you're planning to, give a call to somebody, you think about, okay, this is what I'm going to speak, this is what that person is going to speak, this is how this call would end up, and I'm probably going to book it on this day or this day. And then the author very beautifully explains it, and we are implementing it, and eagle is a dandy.
Alright!
Alright! Who's excited?
Yeah!
That's it, man.
Yeah!
Friday job sucks.
I know, right?
It sucks the energy. I know Tayo is trying to do all the things too.
No, I'm just fired up.
Yeah, you're fired up. We're super excited. Sriram and Vidya are proud to be sponsored by the best Balaji and Priya.
Awesome!
If you just noticed, Balaji is not here. He's down the flow, he's getting better, but it's real. It's not that common. Right?
It's all nice.
But he's saying hi there. Super excited.
We even got a pimple or something too, huh?
We'll find out where later.
Hi everybody, and first of all, very nice presentation, Abhay and Akansha. Doesn't seem like first presentation. I was like so nervous. I don't know what I spoke on that day. I was having all papers, but you guys did an awesome job. Thank you. And I want to quickly talk about Empower Yourself, the book. When I picked up this book, I just told myself, this is not just a quota to read it, but I took time to read and understand and apply. So I want to talk about the second chapter, self-awareness. I took notes and studied again and again. What I found out is it applies exactly to me. So you don't think about what you wanted to do, you just do it. So I was, it just blasted me because we always talk about we wanted to make some conversation, we want to book MGM. It's all about wishful thinking, but where is the action, right? So we are making it happen, action, we are putting the right action, and Sriram's fired up every day. He said 5 conversations, 6 conversations. So we are both on track, and we will make it happen.
Awesome. Since you talked about the book, I'm going to talk about this streaming talk by Tracy and Kimberly Eaton on the all-in mentality. I think it's been 4 or 5 weeks, I guess. Amazing talk, but I think their mindset is different. He talks about pre-qualifying. He talks about qualifying during how he actually adds the value during the conversation itself, and brings that importance out when he actually connects with that person who is he talking to. And I think the level. Here we have our founders Emerald Span and Lena Chandramana. If you really look at the mindset, how they think, how they carry themselves, it's the same. Everything is the same. But if you really look at the other even West Coast, the folks, the leaders, their culture, they're talking the same thing, but the mentality, the mindset is the same. We have everything here. Anywhere that I listen to, I try to relate to our own association. Who in here has the same, we do the same thing, how can I relate more? So that we can make our contacts effectively and communicate effectively And one thing which I wanted to take a note is the deep expertise in each and every step that we are making a note of it. Be it MG1, MG2, conversation, contact, everything. So we're making it happen, apparently. You can count on us, Srini and Kavita. Make it happen, no question about it. Or not.
Alright! Fired up! Northeast, guys!
Yeah!
No, it's not it's fired up. Northeast? Fired up! Fired up? Northeast, yeah, man. What's up? Good. Somebody else was excited. Was it Sadi? You wanted to say something? Sadi? Hi. Just checking. Just checking. So, yeah. We have a couple of events this week. So, for those of you who have launched, you know that we have what's called a partner meeting or entrepreneur meeting. Is that what we call it? Yeah. That's for people who are launched, okay? You have to be launched. If you're not launched, don't just close your ears. Okay. So, we're having our local entrepreneur seminar on the 30th of Jan, 2019. It's by none other than Emeralds, Manish, and Priya.
All right.
They're gonna rock the house, man. They are speaking Diamond. 2019. We're rooting for them, and we're far from excited. So pack the house. Can I just say something? It's the difference in mindset. That paradigm shift. Before we would have said, pack the house, drag somebody, whatever, get them there, right? Get them there. And then you drag, and then you get there and somebody says, look what the cat dragged in, like Pat used to say, right? What, am I speaking to Pat? What? Well, you haven't heard Pat say that? Huh? Oh, you haven't heard Pat say that? Oh, you're so lucky, Ambika. Pat, please add that to the training next time. She hasn't heard it. So listen, the bottom line is this. With the process, right? You almost have to restrain yourself. Like, I would love to have personal people there, but if they're not in the process to show up, I'm not bringing them. Now, I don't know about you guys, I'm just speaking for us, okay? It's the posture, it's the mindset, and it's the confidence that the people who you're working with will be ready and meet the right ECS at the right time that they need to be. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So it's that law of abundance and stuff. Anyway, but if you have people in the process, you have 5 days. So get them through the process if you can. Otherwise, we'll do it next time. But Manisha and Priya always do an awesome plan. Be there, And then we have something called BBS. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Business Building Seminar. It's February 2nd.
Water and Vanessa fry.
Huh?
Water and Vanessa fry.
They fry? Okay, so you have the fries from Long Island. Yeah. So they're from the Populato team. They're Emeralds and rocking the house. They did that CD, right? He did that thing, right?
No, and that's somebody
else. That was same siblings. They just cross lines. Okay. What happened?
Spending versus investing.
Spending versus investing, yes. Warren and Vanessa Fry. But I want to say something about that. There's something missing here. There's 1,000 PVs, 1,000 PV leadership. Right?
Yeah.
There's 1,000 PV leadership. And you can come from anywhere in America or outside America once you qualify. Is that okay, Shini? Once they qualify, it doesn't matter. They can be there, right? I can't remember the dates.
3 legs. If you have 3 legs, honoring partner honoring.
If you have 3 honoring partner legs, it's February
23rd.
Forget about it.
25th.
February 23rd.
5th. 22nd.
It's 23rd. 20. Okay, I think I got it right. 23rd. It's February 23rd. Guys, it's not over. Please, let's work. Well, talk to you offline about how you qualify. Let's put it that way. So, like Shini said, 3 qualified partnership honoring legs or 1,000 PV. All right. And I'm sorry. Okay. And then we have well, I don't know how to describe this one. It's called Spring Leadership.
Yes.
And it only happens once a year. Okay. And that's in spring. but it's not the mother of all functions. It's the little sister of the mother of all functions. It's going to be an awesome time. Actually, this is our first function, and literally life-changing for us. So it's always a spring harvest in our house. Check your ticket. It'll tell you.
It's not announced yet, but what you know is that it's Syracuse.
Okay. It's in the Q's. Syracuse, New York. Upstate New York. Syracuse, New York.
It's not confirmed, okay?
Okay, unofficially, Syracuse, New York. Unofficially. Maybe we can use the dome there at the university. It's a huge dome. And for those of you who don't know college sports, Syracuse, they have a huge basketball team and huge arena there.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. So, a lot of things happening. We're fired up and excited. Totally, you have a second? We want to do the grand of the grand. Am I missing anything, guys? Did I miss anything? Just Tolu, I'm missing Tolu. She's here now. She's here. So, I've been informed that we have special. We're gonna have a wrap up tonight. It doesn't happen every night, but we're in good hands tonight. Okay, and the wrap up speakers are gonna be a secret. So I'll let Tolu speak first, and then I'll So here's Tolu.
No idea who the wrap-up speaker is.
It's a secret. All right, so
The secret sauce.
Secret sauce. Yeah. So I don't know how to introduce them. Like the famous phrase, "What do I say?" Right? What do I say about them? They live in Marlboro, New Jersey. In fact, they live in the Morganfield section of Marlboro, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So go figure. I gave it away. Do you know who the wrap-up speakers are now?
Yay.
Didn't find the location myself.
Who knows? If you don't say, but who knows who the wrap-up speakers are? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay, who does not know who the wrap-up speaker is? Oh, you can't be putting your hand up.
Five of us here who live in the Morganville section of New Jersey.
It's not us, so don't worry. It's not us.
So there are 3 other
Good. All right. So what else can I tell you? It's like charades, the game. This couple, somebody, they have 2 kids. They have two kids, and better yet, one of the couple wears glasses. One of the couple wears glasses. Do you know who it is here?
Yeah.
Huh? You know? I don't. No, we have 3. We have 3 kids. I said we have 2. So they have 2 kids. Wow, what can I say?
So government should not.
Tayo, what is more about their personalities?
About their personality. All right, so so one of the couple, one is strong. Okay, one is strong and a straight shooter, and then the other one is the one who smoothes things out. You know? Is that helping? Is that helping? All right, one more clue. They have 2 cars. Does that help? 2 vehicles. Two vehicles, huh? What happened? What's the address? If I give you the address, what's the use of this vehicle? All right.
Their phone number starts with 732.
Too much. Their phone number starts with 732. Both of them. Huh? No, mine is 973. Right? And we have 3 kids. Dude, you can't count? 3 kids. All right. Well, what's the giveaway? Oh, okay. So they have. I should jump up the. Okay, so listen. They have a semicircle driveway. We are honored to bring this couple up. They are our personal sponsors. Launchers, sorry. We're the launchy, they're the launcher. And we just want to make them proud. And we believe that 2019 is our year. We're speaking it everywhere and to everyone. Fired up and excited. Tolu is excited. And without further ado, here's Tolu. Say something.
Thank you, sir.
Now that you know, what is this?
Just excited and fired up to be part of Student Heritage team. We're so blessed that we don't have to look any further. They have an exemplary work ethic and just great students of the business. And it's our word, this is our year, we're making it happen, we're fired up and excited. We have one sole focus this year, and that is to get it done for us. So,
to get Platinum done this year.
Platinum Plus done.
For them, and get ready for Orlando 2020.
All right.
Without further ado, get on your feet.
Yeah.
Help us welcome!
So Sudarshan came and said, if you are the real wrap-up speaker, let's see if you can talk longer than this. He was challenging me if I was the real wrap-up speaker to talk longer than that. Otherwise he will be the wrap-up speaker. So here's Kavita.
You have to start now.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a surprise for us also. But great hosting time, Tolu. I mean, this can be a great, how do I put it? Like, it can be a benchmark for hosting, right? The way he conveys himself, the way he puts the crowd together to ease, makes them fired up, keeps them engaged in things. And also when the speakers and the book come up for speaking books and series, sometimes, you know, they go, not here, but I've seen outside whenever we have combined bases and all. They have no clue how much time they have and they keep on talking. But he mentioned that, you know, if I say this, that means you need to speed it up. So that is one way that every host can...
you're bringing, you think, come down to earth because...
Come down to us, yeah. So, I mean, phenomenal, guys. Again, I can't wait for you guys to do the open meeting. Like always, I keep on telling you, it's time that we have to see you do the open meeting, right? And Abhay and Akansha, I couldn't tell this was your first time. Simply phenomenal. The confidence that you had, the ease at which you conveyed the products, you know, everything was simply phenomenal. And you took a printout, you spoke from your heart. That is what, you know, it requires to do a product. So thank you for that. I remember, I mean, when I was new in this business, right, the products are simply phenomenal, especially the laundry detergent. I don't know how many of you have used Tide before. I never used Tide before, but once what had happened was we used to live in an apartment and the laundry was outside our apartment in a big building. So we had to take our clothes and put it there for the laundromat. So generally, powder, what I used to do is I used to put it in a sock and then take the powder instead of carrying the whole box in a scoop, right? So put the powder in a sock and put it to the laundry detergent, to the laundry. Once I forgot to pour the powder from the sock into the washer. And after it was washing, after it was almost getting over, the time was over, I was like, I realized, oh my God, I did not pour the powder in. It was in the sock itself. I was like, oh no, I have to redo it all over again. But when I really opened the door and looked at the clothes, the powder was completely gone, even though it was inside the sock. You know, I'm sure Tide wouldn't do it. You know, you'll see a lot of residues, there'll be a lot of leftovers in the sock. So products are simply phenomenal. If you're new here, you know, you'll receive an product intro kit. I'm sure some of you have already received it. So start using the products when you get the kit, right? Because once you start using the products, your belief in the business will increase. And the belief in the product will also increase, and you can easily talk to other people about the products, right? This business is really not about saving some money with the products. It's making a lot of money. That's the opportunity this business provides, right? So there's a set of steps that is required as you as a new person to go through. I'm sure whoever is working with you is, you know, helping you with that. We have a couple of new people watching online. That's the reason. Launched already. So. Okay. Yeah, and there's a list of steps that we follow with the process, right? So there's a list of CDs that you're applying, whoever is working with you can give you. You know, there's a separate CD for MG1, separate CD for MG2. There's a list of CDs. So listen to all of them. If you've already, I'm sure many of us have already listened to it. But as you're doing the process, if you keep listening to it and keep yourself updated to what's happening, it will give you a lot more confidence when you're doing the steps of the process. How many of you girls are doing your own MG1 and MG2s?
All right.
Good. We need to have more participation, right? Next time I want to see a lot more girls' hands going up, right? So very excited, very fired up, making things happen. Lot of growth is happening. Personally, we are launching a few people and making it happen.
All right.
Yeah.
So great hosting, Tayo and Tolu. So awesome, great products. So yeah, I don't really, I didn't prepare to talk anything, but something good will come out hopefully. So, here's the thing though, regarding the products. These days, a lot of us don't talk a whole lot about products. That doesn't mean products are not important. We spend so much time on DTM and MG1 and all that, which is obviously that's important. But products is because when we got into the business, right? My only thing was I'll do anything. You see, this is the entrepreneur mentality, right? I'll do anything to increase my belief. One of the quickest way you can increase belief is using the product. Okay, not attending the meeting. Meetings are fine, you're great, but that is not going to get you any money. But the moment you use the product and the moment you believe in the product that it works, that is priceless. That feeling that you get, you know what, this product is amazing. Now I can market it. Now you take, until you believe the product works, the ownership is not there. The reason why she was able to go talk to somebody in 5 minutes and make a sale of $100 worth of Ambika, right, is because completely she believes in the product. And that will only come if you use it. So if you are the, within the first few months I realized that, I cannot be checking the price on the product. It is just the wrong direction to go. I don't care what it costs. They're all very price comparison and all that. You can do all that math. But it doesn't matter. Even if each product was $5 more than what it is right now, I would still buy it. Because that belief is priceless. Because without that belief, you don't have a future in this business or in any business. Does it make sense? So that is why, that's one of the things that I want to talk about, is because a lot of times new people do that. Even before I joined the business, I was the kind of a guy who walked into a supermarket. I didn't care what the price was. If I need the product, I need the product. How does it matter what the price is? Right? We always shop like that. When I walked into a Walmart or a ShopRite, I've never taken the coupons they give with the bill. I've never saved them, even before joining the business. I just felt it was kind of, beneath me. I'm not putting down anybody, but I just didn't feel like doing it, right? Because I was like, it doesn't matter, right? Tomorrow, I can go to ShopRite, and if a pound of banana costs $5, and if I need banana, I'm going to get it. I have no choice because of inflation or whatever the reason is, right? So it just doesn't make any sense to do price comparison on the product. That's number one, right? Maybe for a customer, yeah. If a customer is, today I'm educated about the price of the product, how to compare and all, because for a customer, that might be important because they're not an entrepreneur. But if you are an entrepreneur, if you are in business for yourself, somewhere in the back of your mind, even if you're calculating the price, but within, of course, you do a budgeting session, within the budget I'm talking about. Once you have a set aside, let's say for $300 for products, or $400 or whatever it is that you set aside, go get the maximum benefit out of that $300, $400 you're investing in the product. That should be your thought process. So which means for the same $400, you can buy products that can give you 100 points. For the same $400, you can buy certain products that can give you almost more than 150 point. More than 100 point, close to 150, right? So now that's a question. That should be your thought process, not like, why does this product cost $5? It's totally a wrong way of looking at it. I hope I'm making sense, right? So that's number one about the products, right? So once you do that, then the next step is now everything else you do the further. So first of the month, Ditto kicks in. If you're not on Ditto, the first thing you need to do is set up your Ditto. First of the month. Also, Question is for people who already have your ditto, you want to go back and check your ditto. Is that ditto increasing every month is a question. You cannot set for 35 PV because you're brand new, you're just barely getting started, you have a $35 PV ditto. Cannot be 35 forever. Right? That every month that has to increase too. Just like you say number of DTMs I did, number of conversations I did, number of MG1s I did. How you're tracking. Similarly, you have to track the volume too. So which is in my ditto going up to 50. Has it gone up to 75? Has it gone up to 100? Has it gone up? Within the first 3 to 4 or 5 months, you should be at 150 points. Otherwise, you're just doing it wrong. Right? You want to start pushing your volume up towards that way. How you do it? Again, as an entrepreneur, you figure it out. You go sell it, you buy for yourself, doesn't matter. For me, 150 points, 300 points is a done. So how we do it, I don't care. Right? So that should be the mentality. Right? So that's number one. Of course, within budget. If your budget doesn't allow it, a lot of times people think budgeting means mentally they set a budget. It's not that they don't have money. They have money. They have income coming in. They say, I can only spend $300 in the business. It is a mental budget they give themselves. Right? You got to be careful with that too. Budget means that you are really done the budget, your expenses are there, everything is there, and then you take it, say you've done your savings, whatever you're supposed to do, and you're decided to invest, a good chunk of your money into the business, right? So that's how it is. So, and of course, the point is again not to keep spending forever. The point is to grow your business where you start doing your MG1s and DTMs and conversations. So there's a purpose for everything, right? I want people to understand why they're doing what they're doing. I think I spoke about it a few weeks ago also, right? That awareness, right? That event that she was talking about, right? The book says, right? A lot of people do things, even in the business who are IBOs, they just do it because they're doing it. It's become a habit. Coming to Wednesday is a habit. So I just come, stand there, finish, I go. Come, finish, go. Pace meeting, okay, every 15 days now we're doing a pace meeting. They'll come, sit down, listen, go. They're not even aware of what they're doing, why they're doing. Right? If you are even 1% aware of why you are coming to a meeting, you will do something to have a candidate next to you. Something to do, have at least one conversation. If you're not even aware, you're just living like like they say, right? Even a dead fish can flow with the water. It takes a live one to swim against the water current. Right? So it's just like the dead fish, you keep flowing. Right? It's not creating any growth. There is no resistance. You're not going out of your comfort zone. You're not doing anything to grow. So I want you to be aware of how much is your volume, first day ditto, how much is it? Is it going up? Why should it go up? How soon am I going to break even? Right? Because I want to get to 600 points, 1000 points. How soon can I get there? So that I can break even, I can make enough money so that my business is kind of self-funding itself. That is the number one purpose for every business, is to get profitable as soon as possible. As soon as possible, right? Now that could be 6 months for some people it's 12 months, depending on how quickly you're willing to think about these things and start learning the skills. Some people will learn, like for me it took a while because I had to learn a lot of skills, right? I had absolutely no skills. I had to learn all. So my point is that if you're not aware of these things, if you're not even thinking about these things, it is not going to happen. Right? So that's that. If you talk to any entrepreneur outside who's running a business, that's their number one goal, is to make the business profitable. Now don't go based on Amazon, all these people, big companies who are losing money. They have a different strategy. It's on purpose. It's not like they're losing money because they want to lose money. Okay, it's on purpose they're losing money. Okay, to get market share. That's because they want to grow so big. It is a strategy, right? You want to go big, so big that you want to take over the big chunk of the market, even if you're losing money. Eventually, you will make money. But we as individuals can afford to think like that. Okay, so you have to, because we are not like we don't have $1 billion revenue. You know what I'm saying? So, so that's the thing, right? So, and then once you start thinking like that, then okay, MG1 is my DTM, my conversation. Like last week, open meeting, a lot of people, you guys went up and spoke. You had 30 conversations, 25 conversations, fantastic. You got so many DTMs. Now, you want to be aware of, how much are they turning into an MG1, into an MG2? What is, what am I to grow, what I have to change? Am I talking to my upline regularly? How to play, how to. Those are all important, right? If you just do otherwise, because it's, everybody's, because the moment you get into a habit of doing something, it happens. It happens to everybody. just get into the cruise control mode and you're just doing for the heck of it. You're just doing it. You're not even thinking, right? And I don't want you guys to get to that phase. I want you to be aware of everything what you do, even living regular life, starting from what you eat to how you live to what you do, what time you get up, what time you sleep. Everything has to be a conscious effort. You can't just randomly do, right? Things, whatever comes to your way. And you develop that habit, going to the meeting, Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, BBS is coming up. February 2nd is for New Jersey. There is one for Midwest. There's one for Virginia. There's one for Texas. There's one for everywhere. There are all major cities have BBS. You find out where the next BBS business building seminar is. A Saturday.
When is the one in Virginia? Do you know?
I don't know. I asked Sriram to check, but he has an Apple phone which is useless. So it doesn't even open. www.com doesn't open. So anybody with Android phone can. I want the date and the location. Even I was looking for it.
With the phone.
So,
I'll find it with the Apple phone.
Find it.
Thanks,
bww.com. If you log into it, you go to events and tell me, it's listed. So anyway, attend that, and Spring Leadership is coming. The next conference is March 3rd, right? 30th? 29th, 30th, 31st? Is that the date? Okay.
Yes.
Do we know the location? DC? Somebody said?
No,
Syracuse. Syracuse? Okay. Okay, Syracuse. It's in Syracuse, New York, which is about 4 hours from here. This pretty much is the same conference for people in East Coast, all the way from Virginia, Atlanta, all the way to Maine. This whole area, people go to there. And then Midwest, you usually have it in Texas or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere it will be. Spring Leadership usually happens, maybe Memphis, and then California happens in one of the locations. So go there. I know it's about, the point here is, again, if you're aware of things, why am I going there? Now you're going to do something to take at least one candidate. I don't if you can take 15 candidates, great. To talk sounds very good, right? But power of spoken word is not going to get you to do the work. You have to do the work, right? Only then power of spoken. There's a difference between causation and correlation. Reading a book, listening to a talk, power of spoken word, all that is correlated to success. They are not the causation of success. Causation of success is only one thing, work, nothing else. So I don't want you guys to confuse. A lot of people get confused with what is correlated to, what's causing the growth, what is causing the work the business to happen, right? So anyway, make up your mind that you're going to take at least one person to that conference, one candidate. We'll all be very excited if each one of you can bring only one, right? Where is it?
It's on Doubletree at Tyson's Corner.
Okay, Tyson's Corner, February 9th.
And
Vidya and Rama, Tati Pamla, they're amazing. They're from Hyderabad, India. They're phenomenal speakers. So it's in Virginia. I'm sure there's one in Texas. Is Texas also announced?
Yeah. Announced.
Where is it?
It's in Richardson.
Richardson.
Civic
Date.
It's on the 9th.
9th, okay. So February 9th is the BBS for most places. For us, it's February 2nd. Right. So
everybody else is 9th. Only Jersey, New York is 2nd. Everybody else is 9th.
Atlanta, there's going to be a BBS in Florida.
Texas have to Houston and Richardson.
Right. Okay. So anyway, you get the point. So go to bww.com and find out. And where was I talking? Yeah, it takes at least work to whatever you do. It should be going towards March 30th conference, Syracuse conference, right? And so which means you're going to take at least one person, at least one. If you can get 2, 3, 4, fantastic, but at least one, right? So if you can do that, then that is how the business starts to grow, and that is how you will start. Suddenly, you'll see a team forming. For example, Ray and Rose are not here. This tomorrow, day after, is a conference in Columbus, Ohio. So Ray and Rose are there with one of their downline. He's not launched yet, but he will launch soon.
Who is this?
From Cleveland, he's coming. Yeah.
Okay.
So
how did Ray and Rose go? Did he go?
I think he's flying. Only him. I think he's flying. So drop of a hat. He decided he has to go because I couldn't go. I had some work to do. And then Mohammed, his wife, is actually Mohammed's contact. So we've been working with him. And Mohammed and Asna, she's expecting a baby anytime. So she's not He's not able to leave her and go. So then Ray said, you will go. So that shows, you're working as a team. It's not like, we all, chip in, right? I mean, it's part of the same LOS anyway, right? So at the open meeting, he decided he'll go, and he booked the ticket and go, right? So things like that. So anyway, so question, coming back to my earlier point, is if you are looking at the cost and how much it's going to cost me, I don't know. Maybe the guy will turn out to be a dud. Maybe he will turn out to be a diamond. I don't know. But we cannot stop our investments from our side, right? That's the thing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's how you everything. You kind of line it up and start getting people. And tomorrow there is a call for qualified people with Kumar. I don't know. I'm sure you all got emails. So what is the qualification? 1 new leg or something?
1 new leg to the function.
1 new leg to the function. Yeah. You check the email. There's a call tomorrow 11 a.m. I think, right? Something like that. So 11 a.m. tomorrow. I booked an MG1. Okay. Anyway. So yeah.
No, people who are qualified have to register.
Yeah, they have to register. Right. I hope they have done it. So you all got email. Everybody is looking very clueless.
No.
They won't get email. Of course.
Yeah.
From whom?
They're applying. I got it. I forwarded it.
Who's qualified?
No, I forwarded everybody. They know who's qualified. I'm not going to sit and count who's qualified. So anyway, yeah. So that's the thing. So we're excited about that. And read your books. Same, read the book with purpose. I can go on and on and on. So with that, we're pretty much done. So back to the host.
All right. Yeah. Fire up. Awesome. All right. So
next week.
Yeah. So next week we're going to be having Pase in Mars. We're giving enough notice. They wouldn't be on Earth. Okay. They'll be on a different planet next week. So come at your own risk. On that note, Jay said I should jump off now. All right. Listen, you've been a fantastic audience. Come back again with new people. Chini, is it okay to bring people who are not launched yet to Pase? Right?
After FT1.
After FT1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do it, guys.
You can see the plan, yeah.
Awesome. All right, over and out.
All right.
I noticed you're absent.